It's Monday, brothers, and that means one thing. It's time to talk more glorious rumours. Today, we're going to be talking about some Ork stuff and some legend stuff for the Space Marines. Yes, apparently there's even more stuff being legends for Space Marines, and if this turns out to be true, then this is spicy. This could cause a bit of commotion in the community. But anyway, let's jump in, let's go through it all, and of course, let's get waffling. Please remember, as I always say, rumors are rumors. Take them for what they are. All rumors are lies. Just because I believe them doesn't mean that you should believe them. We have to wait till it's all officially revealed by GW. That's if it is officially revealed by GW, because, as I said, all rumors are lies. Now let's jump into the deep end and let's talk about some Ork rumors first, especially about one of the new vehicles I'm hearing that they're getting. But previously, I want to touch on what I said last week, because last week, if you watched the rumor video, we went to the GW website and we saw that some of the stuff was on last chance to buy, like the Pain Boy, the Burner Boys and stuff like that. I think the Flash Gates were over there, and some people got confused and they were saying to me, Valrak, is the Flash Gates, is the Burner Boys, are they going to be in the 11th edition box set? No, I'm not saying that at all. The Pain Boy is supposed to be in the box set with his little grot assistant, but with the Burner Boys and I think, again, the Flash Gates, that was just pure speculation, pure theory. What happens is that Games Workshop is going to put out the 11th edition box set first, and then after that, once the Orks get their codex, there's going to be another big wave of releases. That's where I theorize the Burner Boys, etc., are going to be coming into it. This new vehicle, which I'm about to talk about, is going to be a part of that second wave when the Orks finally get their codex drop. So sorry for the miscommunication. Hopefully I've cleared that up a little bit better for you. Anyway, onto the Ork vehicle that I'm hearing about, and it's the big one, the Thick Boy. The Ork Battle Wagon apparently is getting a awesome new kit. It's going to be bigger, it's going to be looking more orky, more just crumping wise for you. A lot of people have been asking me, does that mean we're going to get like new war trucks and stuff like that? Again, the only vehicles I've heard about so far for the Orks is the War Track that's supposed to be in the launch box set for 11th edition. Of course, we've already seen like that mech walker now because that was in the cinematic trailer, and now I'm hearing about a brand new Battle Wagon as well. So Battle Wagon, War Track, and the Mech Walker, those are the three vehicles I've heard so far. I haven't heard anything about a war truck. What I'll say, if we are going to get a new Battle Wagon, I would assume, again, I'm assuming, theory rack here, that we would get a new war truck some point down the road. Because if you're going to get a new Battle Wagon, then surely it makes sense for the Orks to get a new war truck. So we'll have to look out on the horizon for that. But Battle Wagon, I'm hearing from the sources that I trust, is definitely happening with the Orks. And moving forward, let's jump over to the Space Marine stuff. And I like to use the word spicy a lot on this channel, you know, spicy rack, spicy rumors, all that type of stuff, you know. People, Valrak, hey, you're just a clickbait of Valrak, all that kind of stuff. It's spice, right? That's what it is. It's spicy. But this stuff, this is the spice of the spice, right? This is Dune Sand type of spice if this turns out to be true. Again, I just want to reiterate, all rumors are lies. Even though I believe these rumors, I actually don't want to believe these rumors because I think it would cause a big, big fuss in the Space Marine community. So last week, we talked about a couple of things. We talked about the Tactical Squad, the Devastators. We talked about some Primaris units that were going to Legends. We talked about like the ATV. We talked about the Suppressors, etc. Going to Legends. Now what I'm hearing, it's got to be even bigger than that. Apparently, from what I am hearing, that every firstborn unit is going to Legends, and not only every firstborn infantry unit, but also vehicles barring the Rhino and the Land Raider. So all aircraft for Space Marines are apparently going to Legends. The Predator tank, the Vindicator tank, apparently all going to Legends for Space Marines. Now, again, I just want to reiterate, this is coming out of the deep whispers, right? The deep whispers. I'm not sure if I'm being trolled here, but I want to share this just in case it does happen. One thing that I always talk about in this channel is that I have to be very, very careful when I talk about rumors, because back in the old day, we talked about any type of rumors. You had Fate, you had like Warseer and stuff. Things were just being bounced around everywhere. It was like an echo chamber kind of thing. But over the past couple of years, most of the rumors that I've been talking about on this channel have come true. Surprise to myself more than anyone else, right? So when I talk about rumors, a lot of people take them as the gospel truth, which I absolutely hate, by the way, because I always say rumors are rumors, all rumors are lies. Like, if I say something is a rumor, take it as a rumor, but some people don't do that. So this is why I'm very, very careful about talking about certain things, because people take it like 100% it's happening, and you shouldn't do that. So when I talk about this type of stuff happening, I kind of see it happening, but deep down inside, I don't want it to happen, because what? Get rid of Predator Tank, but Predator Tank's going Legends? What the hell does that mean, right? Surely no. Surely, and the Predator Tank is an iconic thing, right? Like the Razorback I was talking about is an iconic piece of equipment. Land Raiders, again, they're not a part of it. The Rhino is not a part of it, but I have been hearing that there's going to be track-based vehicles being redone by Games Workshop. So maybe this is the start now of that big refresh in 11th edition. We're going to start seeing maybe like a new Predator Tank, maybe a new Razorback, you know, new Rhinos and stuff like that. I keep saying like the Predator Tank is built on the Rhino chassis, and I'm hearing the Rhino is the first one going to be upgraded. So once they get that, then they have the chassis sorted, then they can start building all the other things off that Rhino chassis. I don't know. I really, really don't know. This is something... I was a bit 50-50 to talk about this, because I don't want to be like one of these people like, oh, Valrak saying all the Firstborn stuff is going. It's, you know, it's you know, I don't want to be that kind of doom and gloom type of person, right? All lights on me, but people have been asking me, and I'm just telling you what I've heard, right? Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully these rumors for once are all fake and it's someone just trolling. But if they do start going to Legends, then I don't know. I think it's a really, really sad time as a Space Marine fan. Yes, I love some of the new Space Marine stuff that they put out, but you know, to stuff to go to Legends, I don't like it, because Games Workshop doesn't support Legends. That's the only reason I don't like Legends stuff. They don't add it to their app. Hopefully that changes and they do add it to the app, right? And normally when stuff goes to Legends, they just don't get ruled updates anymore. It's just like it's put out to pasture kind of thing. But hopefully Games Workshop changes the way it interacts with Legends stuff. Hopefully we do get it put back on the app. Hopefully they do get more balancing and more rules to love them, even though they're a Legends unit. But hey, don't shoot the messenger. These are the things I'm just hearing. Hopefully we'll find out within a couple of months, right? June is the release date. Of course, we have the Space Marine Codex, you know, really after that. A couple of months probably after that. So maybe August, September time, maybe, when the Space Marine Codex is probably going to drop. Maybe it's going to be even later than that. I'm not too sure. But by this year, hopefully we'll know. But yeah, I just wanted to come here, share it. If you don't believe it, don't believe it. I don't blame you, because I know it sounds absolutely bloody redonkulous. Anyway, Chaprunios, I'm going to end the video there. Hopefully those rumors about the Space Marine stuff is absolute BS, like I mentioned. I don't want that to happen, right? I don't want all that cool stuff to go to Legends. But I would also get your thoughts and feedback on it, as we always do. If you've got any questions, anything like that, post it down below. I'll do my best to try and answer them. But I know I get an absolute mountain of questions in the comment section, so hopefully I'll answer your question down below. Anyway, have a great day, have a great evening, have a great night where you are in the world, and enjoy the start of the week. See ya, have a great day, and bye-bye.